Go-to celly's got to be just staring the goalie down. It's an intimidation factor. Maybe afterwards blow him a little kiss, show him who's really boss.
My go-to celly is definitely the bow and arrow.
Celly with the boys?
Definitely just jump into the student section.
I don't have a favorite celly.
Go-to celly is probably jumping into the boards.
Definitely classic scrape the ice, jump in the glass.
Got to go with the fist bump for the celly.
I usually don't celly that much, but when I do, I like to do the bow and arrow probably, and then we'll jump into the glass.
Jumping in the easy button that the student section has.
Go-to celly, just go to my teammates. They're the ones who help me get the goal.
The bow and arrow.
I don't celly that much, so I don't know. It depends on the moment of the game. Maybe a little fist pump, but don't really score that much.
Just get on the ice with all my teammates and ride the toboggan.
Probably the bow and arrow. Yeah.
Just a big group hug in the boards.
Usually one knee, fist pump.
My go-to celly is probably just run into the bench and high-fiving all my teammates.
Superman.
Probably the Superman.
I'm going to go with the group hug.
My go-to celly is scooping the ice and going by the boards and then celebrating with my team after.
Probably just skating to the boards and checking yourself into the boards.
Just raising my hands in the air.
My go-to celly is definitely throwing my stick in the air and celebrating with my teammates.
Favorite celly, probably a little fist bump headed towards the student section after a big goal.
Holding my stick up in the air and waiting for my team to come celebrate with me.
Just celebrate with the team.
Probably scoop the ice, jump into the boards, get the crowd going a little bit.
I'm more of a playmaker. I don't celly too often. I don't score too often, so I'd say I'm more of a playmaker.
My go-to celly is the dab.
Probably the Patrick Kane. That's my go-to celly.
My go-to celly is probably going to with my teammates to the boards, just kind of going crazy with them.
My favorite celly is probably bow and arrow. You pull it back on one knee.
I'd probably say the bow and arrow because, I don't know, it shows off, I don't know.
Go-to celly, probably just got to be dropped to the one knee and give it a little fist pump. I'm not too flashy of a celly type of a guy, so I like to keep it pretty basic for the most part.
It's interesting because I'm a goalie, but I'd have to go with just the stare down, maybe a wink, soft smile, just let them know I'm there.
My favorite celly is a standard fist bump because I don't want to be too flashy.
Favorite celly is probably going down on one knee and scooping the ice because I just think it's hype.
I guess it depends on the goal, but I guess the most effective is probably just going down on the one knee and then with the, swirl in the hand.
The Jaromir Jagr salute, I just think it's pretty cool. Just going up, selling.
The bow and arrow is one of my team's favorites. It's just fun.
I'm not a big celly guy. I kind of just like to fist pump and then go to my teammates. All these guys he's go on one knee and scrape the ice, but I don't know. I just like the classic fist bump and something like that.
Probably scooping the ice just because it's what I liked when I was younger and I've just kind of stuck with it.
Probably just screaming and celebrating with the boys.
I'm not a big celly guy, but probably jump in the student section, get them going crazy.
I like jumping into the glass after their goal, just get the fans going a little bit.
The aim high, because Andrew Miller, a Cranbrook alum, did it and Yale University won the national championship.
My go-to celly is probably throw the glove up and shoot it.
My go-to celly, I like to throw the glove up in the air and shoot it, give it a nice shot.
I don't celly.